Friday. Welcome in. We're going to let some of y'all get in. I'm so happy to see y'all this Friday. We're going to chat for a little bit. I got to get some things done. I'm going to show y'all some of my new babies. I'm so excited about them. Okay. All right. Move my camera around. Good afternoon. We're going to chat for a little bit today. I said I wanted to make sure that I'm going live consistently to come and chat with y'all. How are y'all doing today? I hope your day is good. Hope your day is good. Again, my name is Sharday. I've been a therapist for about 15 years. I go by the Barefoot Therapist. If you've engaged in my content before, it's really mental health and wellness focused. Again, excuse me, my voice is so raspy. It's been raspy for the last 2 weeks, like crazy. It already does its own thing, but this is a little extra. But thank y'all for dropping in. We're going to talk about getting through the hard stuff today. We're going to be chatting. Also, while I do a little work, it's such a busy week this week. I have a proposal due today. I have a grant budget due today. Just stuff. Marketing stuff I have to do. I have so many things to do today. How about y'all? How are y'all doing? Anything due? Y'all busy? This mama's is busy. I've already had 2 clients this morning. I have 4 more this afternoon. Mama's is busy, so I try to get in where I fit in with all my work because it gets so overwhelming sometimes. I have to do payroll today. So many things. For all of you who don't know, I have my workshop, the live workshop in June. It will be virtual. I really hope to see you guys there. You can click the link that is on the screen or on my website that's there. We also have free parent coaching. So any of you that live in the state of Virginia, we have a grant to provide free parent coaching. So please, please, please use the free resource. It's free. You can do group live coaching with us, or you can do a self-led course. If you are a veteran or active duty member or a family member of a veteran or active duty member, we have a grant to provide you with a free premium access to my mental health and wellness life organization app. So please drop into that. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. But we have free resources. Please ask me questions while I'm live. It is my pleasure to answer them to the best of my ability. But let's get into the things. So today I titled this live Working Through the Hard Stuff very specifically because far too often, I think in this day and age of things, people are just tired. They're tired. They are finding that things are increasingly hard. And I just remember this morning going to the gym and I'm like, yo, today is hard and it's hardly started. Today is hard and it's hardly started. Why is it so hard today? And the day is like, I didn't even get to the gym. I just got my kids together. And on Fridays, their reward for behaving during the week and all of that is they get to do a donut on Friday. And so we do the donut, take them to school. But I'm like, yo, why do I already feel like I'm exhausted and it's just started? And I started doing some reflection and I'm like, life in general, I think has gotten really hard for so many of us. I know, of course, things have been communicated with my clients that life is just hard. And so it's really important to learn how to get through the hard stuff and being able to acknowledge that it's hard and being able to work through it being challenging. Hello, I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy y'all are here. Know that it's challenging. Know that you are having a hard time, and then finding a way to cope in a healthy way with that, finding a way to move through things being difficult. Because I can tell you guys, highs, lows, all the things, shit gets real for all of us. Things are challenging at any given moment for all of us. If I get the wrong fucking email, shit gets different. You know what I'm saying? It is just difficult for so many reasons for so many of us. But being able to work through the hard stuff is where it matters most. And I don't think it's just about being resilient. I think it's also about making the best of things that, one, we cannot control, two, letting go of the things we cannot control, but also choosing joy. And that can be very difficult in the mid. Girl, you are really, listen, she wants to be seen. So I'm gonna let her be seen. Okay. All right. She's sticking all up and through my thing. Girlfriend. She want to be seen so bad. So being able to get through hard things is a skill set. It's not just about making it through barely with your edges. It's also about, how do I do it without completely decimating myself, without burdening myself, without overburdening myself, without burning myself out to the degree in which I am then not functional for the things that I really need and have to do? How do I get through things without completely sacrificing myself to do it? There comes the skill. So I will also say, again, as a part of this, again, I'm telling you guys, I had this thought specifically about this topic on my way to the gym this morning. And I got in the gym and listened to my music and danced on the treadmill, burned my calories, did my push-ups, did my things, and got up out of there. But it definitely started my day off much better than it was initially. So making sure that you're getting some kind of physical activity. I am not asking you to be a bodybuilder. I'm not asking you to be an Instagram influencer. Every time I go in the fucking gym, you got all these people with these fucking tripods. Go in the gym and take care of yourself. Do a class, spin. I don't know how many of you have done spin. Spin is fantastic. It is a full body workout. For those of you who have never done pole dancing as an exercise is fantastic. Swimming, again, I'm going the non-traditional route. Swimming is a fantastic full body workout. So be open to trying new things. That's one. Making sure that you get yourself consistent physical exertion and exercise. I'm not talking about walking from the car to your job. Because I know y'all like to really try me and say, oh, I parked really far in the parking lot. That's not exercise. Okay? It's not. All right? I need you to dedicate yourself to some sort of intentional physical exercise. Zumba, a dance class, I don't give a shit what it is. Find something that you enjoy, that's fun, that will keep you motivated and engaged. Figure out what that is. If you are on a weight loss journey, because I know that is a big conversation now, the GLP-1s and surgeries and all the things. Listen, people just want to feel their best. I am not here to judge it. It's not my, that's not even, I don't give a fuck that much to judge anybody. I got my own shit, right? Do what you need to do for you. Make sure that it's safe. Make sure that you are thinking of it in a balanced way. Don't go out here and think you're going to do GLP-1s, get your GLP-1s, do your surgeries, and then you haven't changed your lifestyle. Okay, you're going to gain the weight back. You have to change your lifestyle. Being healthy is a lifestyle. It's not just doing something to lose the weight. So make sure that you are putting in the effort and the intention and changing and dedicating your lifestyle to something healthy that will help you maintain all of this good work you just did. Okay. And again, this is coming from someone, not that I'm just a therapist, not that I'm just on here talking shit to y'all. I've lost 60 pounds. I go to the gym 3 to 4 days a week. I lift weights. I do all the things, but I have to intentionally maintain my weight. And that goes along with my diet. Be intentional about what you put into your bodies. At this point, it's fucked because it's always cheaper at this juncture to just eat fuck shit. Just eat poor food. It's just cheaper, but it is not better for our bodies. So making sure that you have what you need on a daily basis. One of the things that I like, I am not sponsored by them. I am not even encouraging you to use it. I am telling you what I do. Let's be clear about that. All right. What I do in the morning is I do my soursop. In my soursop, I mix a bloom, the nutrient powder, and then I mix my mushroom drops. I take that as a shot in the morning with like some orange juice, because let's be clear, that shit is disgusting. It is disgusting. And I take that with my multivitamin, with my black seed oil, with my black seed oil pills, and with my turmeric pills every morning. That is my regimen every morning. And of course, my allergy stuff, but that's neither here nor there. But I do that every morning, and I do that after I work out, because I don't like working out on like working out on an empty stomach. I do not eat before I go to the gym because I get cramps. Apparently people can do it and they don't have no problems. So like I said, I'm telling you what I do for me. I'm not suggesting that you do this for you, but I do suggest that you have a regimen that works for you, that is healthy. It is something you can keep up with, that you can maintain. And then of course, be sure that you're going to the doctor, you're getting your annual visits in, you're getting all your testing done. Absolutely, Megan. Yes, working out on an empty stomach. Ain't nobody got time for cramps. That just stops me in my tracks. No. Making sure you go to the doctor. You guys do so good with taking care of everybody else and not so great with taking care of yourselves. Prioritize your health. Go to your doctor, take whatever your medication is. Make sure you have a regimen that is consistent, that you can manage. As a wellness coach discusses coping with daily challenges, share your tips. Oh, yeah. In fact, I read a book about women who still have a cycle, especially peri. And this is the other thing. I read it's best to work on an empty stomach when you're going through home. Yes. And I'm going to say this too. Listen to your body. We will go so often. No. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing that. We will so often get on social media, listen to all these people. We don't know what the hell they're doing when those cameras turn off. You know, I see often where you have these influencers that come on and act like they're doing all these hard ass workouts when they are naturally fit. Like they don't have to try that hard. They're just fit, but they're convincing you that this is the shit they did. Like, listen to your body. Go see a professional that is licensed, certified, something, not people just blowing smoke and talking shit. Okay. Go see your doctor, make sure you get your levels checked, see a nutritionist so you can also get clear on what diets and foods works best for you. Sometimes we're eating things that are adverse to our system, so we cannot get the weight off, or we're having adverse reactions, not necessarily because something is wrong with us, but because we're putting in our body something that it just doesn't agree with. And I think of one of the easiest things I will refer to with that is being lactose intolerant. A lot of Black folks are lactose intolerant, but listen, I love a good ice cream. I love a good ice cream. Mind your business. I love a good ice cream. Okay. But just be mindful about how those things are impacting your body. Again, I'm going to reiterate, asterisk, underline, go see your doctor. How many of you have been, and I'm looking both places because I'm live on TikTok on my phone and then everywhere else on my computer. So that's why I keep looking back and forth. How many of you have been to an annual in the last year? So many adults that I come across, they haven't been to the doctor in years unless something happens. They're not going unless something happens. Don't just go when something happens, because typically something is happening because you haven't been going. Don't go. Don't wait. Go get your listen, especially if you have insurance. Why are you not going to the doctor? If you have insurance, you're quite literally throwing money away. Go use your good benefits. Go use your good benefits. Don't waste that money. You're paying for it anyway. Go use it. Go see your doctors. Make sure that your levels are correct. Get your levels checked. Specifically ask for that. If you're anemic, all of that stuff. Get clear. I always encourage people that before you go into the doctor's office, make a little note so you can make sure you hit all the high points on things that you need to discuss or questions that you have. That's your time. That's your time that you're paying for with your doctor. Ask your questions. Get the information that you need. The other thing, so we talked about physical wellness, making sure you are doing some kind of exercise. some kind. I don't care. Again, dance classes, pole dancing, swimming. You need some consistent physical exercise. We talked about going to the doctor consistently. Do at the very least, do your annuals, get your levels checked, make sure you're good, at least on the home front. The other is take care of your psychological and emotional wellness. I'm sure you guys know that I am a licensed therapist. I have been for many years. It's not different from going to get your annual with your doctor. Go see somebody. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you. If anything, you can do a check-in, see how things are. Don't struggle alone. Don't wait till you're in crisis. It's much harder to come out of that once you're already in it versus attempting to be proactive to avert it as much as possible. So please be proactive in your mental health and wellness. Go see a therapist. Do a check-in. You may only do a limited amount of sessions. Use your EAP. If you have commercial insurance, meaning you have insurance through your job, ask about EAP. It's free to you. Your job pays for it. Use it. It's free. Go find you a therapist that you vibe with. And I'm not even saying that is me. I'm in Virginia. I am licensed only in Virginia. I can provide coaching outside of Virginia, but I am only licensed in Virginia, and I am not taking clients. I have a wait list. So I'm not at all promoting you come see me unless you decide you want to get on the wait list for therapy. I have spaces for coaching, but I have very little space for anything at this juncture, which is why I'm also doing the workshop in June, because I find that I'm able to give more of my time in that way versus someone who would want intensive therapy. I don't have the time. I don't have the space. I am quite literally maxed out. And again, I'm on a wait list. But I would say to you, see a therapist. Go on Clinicians of Color. Go on Therapy for Black Girls, Therapy for Black Boys, Therapy for Black Men, Psychology Today. Go find you a therapist, filter by your insurance and your preferences. Go chat with somebody. Okay, that's my spill on that. And or find you a healing space that you're willing to engage in. So what do I mean by that? Finding a healing space that you're willing to engage in. I'm doing a live workshop in June. I did one a couple of months ago. It was fantastic. And so again, I'm doing it in June. If you just want a one and done situation for then, do that. I'm doing a retreat in 2027. I would love for you to come to that. If you're not going to invest in a consistent healing space, find other spaces that service where you are and your needs. It's not a one size fits all situation here. So just be willing to do the work. So even past that, the other thing I will say is, the other thing I will say is choose your battles. Everything is not a battle to choose. Everything is not a battle to choose. Sometimes we choose the hard stuff and we keep choosing the hard stuff when we don't have to. There are things that I intentionally just say, nope, nah, nope, fuck it. Whatever it's going to be, I'm not engaging in that. That's none of my business. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Even the content that you watch, you bring into your life every day, curate it. So it's not so much negativity. It's not all of the, it can be so overwhelming with things that are going wrong and stuff that is frustrating and agonizing. Curate the things that you watch and engage in, that so that it feeds you at least in a balanced way, at least in a way that gives you some of the things that you need, some of the things that you want, and it may be adversive at some point, but at least you're getting both of the things. Curate your attention. The other thing I would say is get clear about your community. Make sure that you are engaging and surrounding yourself with people that are supportive, that see you, that hear you, that are excited to be in connection with you. that honor that privilege with you, and that are not creating more chaos than they're worth. Some people we get so invested in what we love about them that we overlook the fact that the chaos they create is 75% of the time versus the 35 of balance and all the things. That's not beneficial enough. Some relationships are just not beneficial enough. It needs to make sense. And again, at this very grown age, it needs to make sense because our time is already limited. Our time is already limited. Why limit it further with people, places, and things that put you in scenarios to stress, that are harmful, that are overwhelming, that challenge your morals and values, that really put you in predicaments that are not helpful to you? Be clear about your community and build a community of people who fuck with you and who have every good intention for you in the same way that you have for them, that you both have something to offer each other. Build a community in that way. And don't overthink the people that are already accessible to you, because sometimes we have our focus on the person or the one we want when we totally ignore the people who really fuck with us. And they're there and they've been there. And I'll have people say, oh, I don't have nobody. But I'm like, you just described somebody calling you, doing this. Oh, you don't really give a fuck about them because you so busy trying to invest and get this person to do what they're doing. You overlook them. You don't give a fuck about what they're doing. But what they're doing is more of what you need, not necessarily who you want it from. Be mindful. Be mindful, because we all got people in some way, shape, or form. But be mindful in how we take care of those people and how they show up in our lives. And I would say, lastly, practice radical boundaries, accountability, and awareness. Own your shit. Take care of you. Get you together. Don't pussyfoot around. Don't sugarcoat things. Don't pacify your bullshit. Be honest about it. Be open to criticism. Be open to people telling you about yourself. It can change everything for you. Don't always look at it as somebody hating. That's the new thing. Well, if they tell me something I don't like, they hate. No, nah. They may see something you don't see. Sometimes people are hating. Sometimes people see things you don't see. And sometimes people see things you're not ready to see. Or at least be accountable for. But be open to growth and change. And I don't mean like you have to convince people of something. I mean, make it about you. Make it about you being better. Make it about you owning your things and going the extra mile. Make it about you. And I hope if you guys haven't checked out my YouTube series, please do. I'm on my last 2 episodes. The last 2 episodes will be posted. The 9th episode will be posted Tuesday, the 10th. Season finale will be posted the following Tuesday. And then I'm going to do a couples series, a relationship series after that. So this series that I've done on YouTube thus far is really focused on friendship through the lens of Girlfriends, the show, which I love. But if you haven't checked that out, please do. I'm really excited about it because YouTube is so daunting and overwhelming to me, but just getting through it, I'm pretty proud of myself. So I hope that y'all enjoy it and give me some feedback so I can be better. But I hope this was helpful to y'all today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share it, like it, subscribe, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.